Summoners War Update 832. They did a dev note about this a couple days ago. I was going to do a video on the dev note. I was looking through. I was like, okay, that part is not for me. Scroll down. Okay, that part's not for me either. Scroll down. That part's not for me either. Scroll down. Get to the end of the dev note. And I'm like, right, I am not the target market for Summoners War. This is all just hardcore Siege content. Not that that's bad. There's a lot of players that are interested in hardcore Siege content. But Consolas is like, we're going to focus on that. Nothing. Well, there's a couple other things in this dev note. Let's get us started. There's a couple nice quality of life improvements for early game players, but this is mostly geared towards Siege players that are really hardcore into Siege. So Summoners War developers note Siege Battle revamp. I'm gonna glance over this briefly because there's reward updates where they're modifying the amount of points, they're modifying the amount of XP. They added a couple things to the Siege shop. The architecture of points given to guilds based on Siege battle result will change. First place will win more points, which will allow the Siege battle season ranking to be more distinguishable. Siege battle new rewards will be added. XP reward that allows you to earn various rewards by playing Siege battle will be added. AI for attack skills and defense decks will be improved. People have been complaining about that. Well, people have been complaining about that for a while, but anything with a static defense, you know, it's easier to attack and win a static defense than it is a dynamic defense. That's why ComToUs did RTA in the first place, right? Other improvements, push notifications. There are some changes to push notifications. I got really excited at first, and then I realized it's not exactly what I thought it was. But still, it's baby steps. We'll get to that. Updates under preparation. UI menu that displays participation rate, victory rate statistics for guild members at glance will be added. Test mode for battle area exclusive for guild members added. You'll be able to save the rune and artifact settings used in defense decks separately. This will allow you to use runes and artifacts more freely for Siege battle offense decks. Architecture victory points. Oh, this is yeah, we're going over the things that we already mentioned before, but yeah, this is all Siege battle stuff. Some extra rewards here, or some better rewards, but yeah, this is all Siege. So I was going over that and I'm like, none of this is for me. I can't even play Siege, even if I wanted to. I mean, I actually don't mind Siege. I don't mind doing Siege content. If you have a normal schedule, see, I have a normal schedule now, which of course I'm going to cry about all the time. I am not able to play Siege. So that's kind of the bummer about that, because I actually do like the content, but it's kind of off limits to me nowadays, which, you know, it is what it is. That's life. I'm not going to cry about it too much. What else do we have? Siege battle victory point. Oh, this is already what we went through. It's just redundant. It's going over it again. There is new and improved scenario completion rewards for new players that are early game. So we have actually pretty nice. I think someone mentioned that there was some extra Devil Mons. Yeah, there's some extra Devil Mons, Super Angel Mons, Legend Artifacts, Legend Runes, Random Legendary Artifacts, Tribute Scrolls. Very nice that there's more. I mean, these new player rewards are pretty juicy, but you know, that's the game's been out for a while, so it helps new players catch up. I think it's great. I think the more new player rewards, I mean, it's also kind of gets people acclimated to, wow, I'm getting all this good stuff, and then like they drop off after a while. It's like, I'm not getting so much good stuff for free anymore. Wait a second, hold on. But yeah, I think this is great. No problems, no qualms with this. We have Dimension Hole mission icon. I always forget about these since I just auto all the Dimension Hole content anyway. Some of you don't even do Dimension Hole content. Some of you don't even do Dimension Hole. You know who, those of you that don't do it know that I'm talking to you. So yeah, I always forget that there's these things to collect, and that the couple days beforehand, it starts notifying you 3 days beforehand. It's like, hey, by the way, you have uncollected rewards. I'm like, hey, I forgot that was even a thing until now. So that's nice. Some of those rewards are pretty decent though. Monster Lock feature has been renewed to Monster Marker. I don't use, not that it's bad, I just don't use it. I think that I might tinker around with this some more, and maybe I'll decide to use it. Anything that can make it easier to find certain units that I'm looking to find, like turn 2 bruisers with passives, if I can find them easier for certain comps that I'm fighting, then I'm all for that. There is also a game settings option improvement. Is this the one now? Oh yeah, I got super excited about this for at first, and then I realized it's not what I thought it was. You'll now be able to customize game notifications for each content and situation via notification settings, game notifications. So I was like, oh my god, I finally don't have to see all of the guild chat spam where it's like, join our guild, no one's playing, join our guild, join our guild. I'm like, yes, and then I go look at the notifications, I'm ready to turn it on. I'm like, that's not what it was. I should have continued reading before I skipped and tried to turn the guild spam off. So it just turns off the notifications that are constantly in your face all the time, which is still nice because I know my guildmates, nothing wrong with them. They share their replays, and sometimes it's very distracting, especially if I'm trying to do a video where it's like, replay, 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 replay. I'm like, I can't focus on what I'm talking about because I am very ADHD, and it doesn't take much to distract me. So it's nice that if I want to see the replays, I can go to guild chat and I can see all of this stuff, but it doesn't just spam at the top of the screen over and over and over again. I thought initially that this was going to be a thing where we could turn off, if we're in a guild, we could turn off the thing where it's like we have to see 900 different guilds every 5 minutes trying to promote to get them to join them. And again, it's not a problem for that, but if you're in a guild, do you really need to see non-stop guild spam? So you can turn some of these notifications off, which is nice, but yeah, you don't get to turn off all of them. So, World Arena 2v2 Team Battle. Achievements have been reset. I keep forgetting that this is a thing, to be honest. And then we have, of course, all of the new packages. These are juicy looking. Oh, and then the skill descriptions. The name of Awakened Light Cyborg has changed to Alessia. What was she before? Because she was like the same as... What about Nyx? Because we have 2 Nyx now. But I don't remember what she was before. Now she's Alessia. Yeah, so this is all of this monster skill description changes does not accumulate with other damage reduction effects. So over and over and over, they're just putting all of these things. Does not accumulate with other damage reduction effects over here. So what was I? Oh, we were gonna take a look at the amazing packages that we now have. Which ones? Nope, not that. Where are they? They're one of these places. Yeah, level achievement pack. Level 100 Ancient Transcendent Scroll and a Splendid Blessing. I mean, these aren't things that you necessarily need to buy. Then again, nothing is really things that you necessarily need to buy because the more you farm and do all the events, like, they give you basically the same rewards. So people are going to buy them anyway. You know the whale's going to buy them anyway. It doesn't really matter. But that is Summoner's War 832 update. We also got this 100 missions clear event, which is basically just farm. You don't have to farm all this stuff. If you farm the highest level dungeon, it because I'm not farming like Giants Abyssal normal, right? So if you just farm the highest level dungeon, it will knock off those other two. But you do have to actually farm the Karazhan level 5, Alunia level 5, Dimension Lumel. You don't have to farm a ton of it. You just have to farm at least once, and you get these extra bonus coins. And then you go buy stuff with all the bonus coins. Those 10-year scrolls, man. Those are juicy because sometimes there's some LDs and sometimes they're juicy. I get my hopes up. Anyway, that's it for this one. It's just a little bit of siege stuff for the 832 update. I wish there was more, but yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, that's it for this one. See you as always in the next one.